Hey, it's Marcus Guiliano here, international business author, international business speaker, and Forbes Business Council contributor, and fellow restaurateur. I had my restaurant for over 15 years in upstate New York, and I've made a lot of mistakes, and I love marketing. I love giving advice. I love helping people out. I love learning new things. That's where it's at, right? So let's talk about, I saw a post on Facebook, and I can't find the post. It's one of those forums, and the person wrote, what is the most important thing to know about your guest that's coming into your restaurant? What is the most important thing to know about your guests coming in the restaurant? And I looked at 65 comments, and it was like, how many people are in the party? Do they have allergies? It was all these things like, do you have a reservation? And I'm scratching my head, and I'm like, wow. No. The most important thing you need to know about your guest is their information, their email, their mailing address, their cell phone number, and anything else you can get, like do they like burgers? Are they vegetarian? Those are supplementary things. But the first thing you need to know about your guest is get them into your database. They're in your door already, right? They're in your door. Of course you're going to ask them how many people. Of course you're going to ask them how many reservations. That's all stuff you're going to ask and find out anyway. But the most important thing you need to know is their contact information to add to your database. In my book, 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make, which is available for free, by the way, it's totally free. You can go on, follow the link in the bottom of my YouTube description, or you can go to marcusguiliano.com, hit the free book link. It is free. We'll mail it out to you right away. Number one step in there is how to build a database and building a database. So I'm going to keep this simple. It's 6 times easier to get a guest in the restaurant the second time versus the first time. And you're not going to do that if you think the most important thing is to know how many people is in their party. You're going to find that out anyway. The most important thing is to find out if they have an allergy, or the most important thing is if they have a reservation, or all these other things that people start asking. That right there is not going to get them in the door the second time. They might come in the door the second time because they love the experience. But for you to continue to market to them, have a comment card, have a digital sign up, have a survey, give a bounce back offer, something to grab their information. That's it. Plain and simple. If you're not building a database, you're not building your business. I strongly feel that way. And there's a lot of restaurants that don't do this, that increase sales and this and that, which is fine. But I truly believe to increase the value of your business, you have to build a database. Because what happens when you go to sell your restaurant? And 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road, and the new buyer goes, well, who are your clients? Well, yeah, I do $1 million in sales, but where's your clients? Where's your database? Where's your mailing list? You're like, oh, I don't know. For me, if I bought a restaurant, if I was buying a restaurant because I'm buying the blue sky, right, of the restaurant, quote unquote, the blue sky, I'd want to know. I would want to email 10,000 people and say, here you go, 10,000 people. I'm the new owner, and here's what's happening, and this and this and this and that. Or if I'm the seller, right, and the new buyer doesn't know about a database, I'm going to extract that 10,000 list database and bring it for myself, right? And when I go to open a restaurant in 5 years, or if I want to do catering on the side, if I want to do something else that I'm not bound to, in a contract as far as legalities, a non-compete clause, I'm going to use that 10,000 people in my advantage to promote my next venture, to promote where I am, to promote what I'm doing, right? So if you're not building your database, you're not truly building your business. And might not see it in the beginning because you're going to keep increasing sales for 5 years, 10 years, whatever. But there's going to be a day where you're like, man, I wish I could just send a blast email out and let people know I'm open for Thanksgiving, or I'm closed for Thanksgiving, or there's a fundraiser coming up, or just to communicate to your guests. It's 6 times easier to get a guest in the second time versus the first time. Plain and simple. You have a database, you communicate to them, and that's where it's 6 times easier. It's not easier because they like your food. They're going to like other restaurant food too, right? It's not because they live around the corner, because other restaurants are going to open up too around the corner. They may move locations. They may move houses. They may, So that right there is not enough to keep them coming back. You have to communicate with them. Blow up your business with your database. Plain and simple. Now go do it. Hey, Marcus Guiliano here. So if you like the content that I'm providing in this video, you can get my book, 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make, for free follow the link below in the description of the video, and there's a link to get this book for free. I will ship it to you. You just pay the shipping. I've got the books already here. They're already paid for. 50 mistakes that business owners make. 15 years plus of me documenting my mistakes and how I corrected them and how I mastermind with some of these mistakes and how I learn from others and what I teach my coaching clients. And again, this book is totally free, so take advantage of it while supplies last.